Hey everyone! So for today I thought it would be fun to share my craft space with you. Since my husband and I are planning on building a spare room into my craft room, it would be fun if you would see where I started. I will film this with my camera in my hand, so if it's a bit shaky, I'm sorry. So this is where I start. This is my kitchen table. This is my YouTube setup. I always build this up and put this away every time I film. This is my tripod and the lights I got from my friends for my birthday. My tripod stands in a cardboard box and we made a hole in it and some bottles of water to keep it this way. So now you know how I film. Behind that is the desk where my husband and I game together. So this is his place, the big computer. And then we go to my craft art closet. I will give you an overview. I just recently reorganized it, so I thought it was a perfect timing to film this. And my raskog. And then over here is our little cat Kyra. Hello. You can go and sleep. Oh, you're so tired. You're so tired. Oh, you're such a sweet kitty, aren't you? Yeah. So this is his chill spot. Oh, you're tired, aren't you? Yeah. So I will go through the things here on top. Focus. This is just a shoebox I built in an organizer thing, and it has random embellishments and stuff. So I need to clean this, but okay. Then this is where I keep all of my washi tapes. It's a tea box, so I will open it for you. It's not organized now, but that's who I am. I'm a craft mess. I'm an art mess when I'm creating. So that is where I keep my washi tapes. I hope you don't get nauseous. Then beside that there's some cheap texture pastes. The gold and the silver I have used before, and behind that there are some others. My blade for my trimmer, my doll to draw. This cardboard box has how do I say that? Coloring things like markers and stuff. Then this box has some random bits and pieces I don't know where to put, stamps and some fixative. And then we have my Project Life case or plank. This is where I keep my snail mail that needs to be posted. And here are all the ephemera packs I have. So I just recently labeled them. I don't know if this works for me, but then I know where they are. I have some leftover boxes. Then here are my breads and my DIY embellishment cutouts I made. So I can take a look. So these are my breads, and this is very difficult with one hand. And then we have like the cutouts I made. Just recently bought these boxes. I bought them at Action. I think they were 80 cents or something, 80 euro cent. And they are used to store screws and stuff and nails. Then we have photos in here. My Project Life cards. And I have to put this away the right one, but I store them by collection. So here's Fine and Dandy, and then behind that I have the Kiwi edition, and this is the Scrubby summer kit I purchased. Then we go to my mixed media plank or shelf. These are all my distress paints. They don't fit in the box anymore. And I keep my baby wipes on top. And then this is from the We Are Memory Keepers trim board. And this is from the kit from Macy, from White Silk, that I used for video. And I have samples and lists on how that I know which colors I have for markers and distress paints and dilutions, and there are some more random papers behind that. Then we have my Stays On re-inker, some India ink, some re-inkers, I have two re-inkers for the distress inks. Then distress stains, I don't have a lot of them, I have 7. Then I have the Cosmic Mist and Colors Unlimited Mist. I received this from a friend. Then my dilutions. So these are all my dilutions. Oh, I got this for my birthday as a sample and it just stands here. Then I have my Distress Crackle Paint and Distress Glaze, who I really neglect. So I need to use that. My extra sponges for the inking tool. My ink pads. So I have a Stays On Jet Black, a Timber Brown, and an Archival Ink watering can. And then in these boxes I store my distress inks. These are all big ones. And then here are big ones on top and the smaller ones underneath. It's not ideal, but I can keep them sorted like this. These are my watercolor pencils, but the box is a bit difficult to open, so I can show you more. And on top of that we have soft pastels, oil pastels, my neocolors, my DIY embellishments, gelatos, and more gelatos and some things I made. And then we go to the next shelf, on which I have my art journals. So this is oh wait, first we need to go a bit like this because I've taken over some more space. These are going to be my scrapbook albums for 2014-2015. These are my project life and scrapbook layouts for 2016. And some page protectors. I scrap on A4 size, so that's perfect to put in these cheap binders for now. Because it can get really expensive, I've noticed. Then this is an art journal, an altered book. This is a sketchbook, my big dilutions journal, another art journal I still have to fill, another sketchbook. Then we have a folio, Tim Holtz folio. Then we have another art journal, another sketchbook, and then my completed art journals too. I work in this art journal. This is also an altered book. I recently completed this art journal. Then we have my happy junk journal, and I use this for positive and happy things only, to stick in or write in, or snail mail goodies I receive. So when it's finished I will think I will do a flip through. This is a little art journal. I still have to do the last page. This is my mini altered art journal. And then we go to paper pads. These are just from Action, so I believe they're 80 cents a piece. Then I have some bigger ones. I use this for my snail mail and sometimes in scrapbooking. So I collected these over the past 2 years. Because we're living in this house for 2 years now. And all this time I've been sitting on the kitchen table filming for you. So my husband thought it was time to get my own craft room. Which I'm really happy about, because I can get organized and can make myself really easy. So these are bigger ones, just patterned cardstock, not that special, and some note paper, some other cardstock things. This is the flow book for paper lovers, white cardstock, chipboard pieces. So I put everything that's like a little bit of a book thingy, I put it here because I can't put it somewhere else. So marker paper, more cardstock, free printables, music sheets. Then this holds all my stickers. This holds junk journal stuff. And then I have 2 Project Life kits thingies, more folders, and 2 collections from Simple Stories, and some bigger 12 by 12 that I bought in our Action is our dollar store. So that's what I bought there. I use it for snail mail. Then this shelf here is my organizer I made myself from cereal boxes. It got sticky notes and glue and the cards, index cards, glue sticks, that kind of stuff. Then I have 2 cans with pencils and one with my brushes that I don't use that often. Then I made my own box to fit 12 by 12 paper. This is not ideal, I have to admit, but I don't have any room to store them flat, so this is how it is now. Then we have a container where all my stamps are in. So this seems to work pretty well for me. I have to change how I'm sitting. So then I go through this, and they're not all in the packaging anymore, but so here are all my stamps and my background stamps, small ones. And I store my acrylics blocks on this side. Oh, almost hit the headset over. Then I have my stencils. This is my stencil book and template book. So I don't know if you can see them, but they're in here, my stencils. And I found out that this was really nice to go through. So that's that. And behind that I have my 12 by 12 stencils. I just have 3 of them, so that's okay. Then we go to the messy shelf. So here's my printer, and on top of that, this is the paper I always put under my art journal. It's for painting. In this there is some snail mail, some flip books, but I want to store them properly, so I have to figure that out yet. An old book for using in art journaling. And then over here we have my paper trimmer, and on top of that are my 12 by 12 papers I just bought just for scrapbooking. So they are here. It's from my scrubby haul, and inside there is my scrapbooking, like thickers and stickers and washi, and from my recent haul, things I really want to use now. And under that I'm not going to pull this out. This is my scrap box, and I need to clean it out because I have way too many scraps and I can't use it all. Then this is some packaging I keep. So if I want to do the packaging technique, I have packaging, and on the back side I can still refer to what was in a certain ephemera pack. So I don't know yet if I want to use this in my new storage system or not, but they're here. And yes, this is magazine cutouts. And then this is also what I recently bought to store some embellishments. Also from Action, I believe it was €2 or something. If I can open this with one hand, that would be nice. Yes. So inside are my buttons and some beads and bows and some random things and metal pieces I have never used before because I'm afraid, because they're so pretty and I don't want to ruin them. Look how pretty. Focus, camera. Look at how pretty. I don't want to ruin these. Some, focus, pleasey. Thank you. Some clothespins, some bigger ones. My DIY paper clips are in here and the little envelopes are in here. So that is just a recent change. And then, because I didn't have a place anywhere else yet, here is my like forever. Ooh, that was my address. My like forever kit. So put that back. So I just want to let you know. Oh wait, we still have one thing. Oh, that was my phone. One thing left. My brass cock with my most used tools. So in my raskock I just changed it, but this pot has my most used brushes and scissors and pens and stuff, and glue, water, my trash can, some wood veneers are in here, sponges. I'm not a really tidy crafter, as you can see. So a hole punch, some punches, some glue dots, all my tape stuff is in here. Some new tape runners, a ruler, tiny attacher thingy, paper clips. And then on the next one we have, this is really a mess, but underneath it's okay. I used to dry my paints. Here are all my paints. I prefer this brand. And my gesso's here, my modeling paste, and I had, this is gouache. I had sorted my paints into color into plastic cups. So that's nice that they're all in color, and my new spatulas, but I'm scared to ruin them, so they're just sitting there. And then here we have all bags with embellishments that I just sorted out, like tags and rhinestones, and in this pot there are all my threads. This holds all my ribbons. And then if we turn it around, my hot glue gun is here. Here are some own made Project Life cards, but I also use these for snail mail. Some random embellishments and die cuts and stuff. And then I have some random cutouts and cards for Project Life or for scrapbooking. And then this is an envelope I got from a pen pal from South Africa. Normally this white paper is not here, but my address is like really big on this. And then here is my paper and some makeup sponges for paint and stenciling, and gel medium, gesso, matte medium, and some more brushes, and more paints. So that is how I have done it the past 2 years. Focus. And it will change because there are plans now to really set up a craft room. So if you would like that, I can film the process of that and do another art craft room tour after I've settled in. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!